Alright, so this is losers of finals actually. I need to change the round info.
Doc versus Pit. This may be one of the first recorded instances of this matchup.
Actually, I'm pretty sure we saw this on Thursday as well.
Oh, okay.
We may have been against somebody else, but I remember seeing Jai bust out this Doc Mario on Thursday, and he did really well with it.
Yeah.
Although, as you know, as we were talking about on that stream, it is really challenging to do the same stuff with Doc that you can do with Mario.
Yeah.
And Doc's got some fantastic things about him. Nice up B there too. A good tech from Gerald.
And it's interesting, the tools that are best for Doc are the ones that aren't the same as Mario's, because like his up B is different and it's probably better than Mario's. His down B is different, probably better than Mario's. But then you look at his like his up air, for example, they're pretty similar, but Mario's is just better. The back air is pretty similar, Mario's is just better.
And just movement in general, which I think is like the biggest thing that Mario really has over Doc, is just that he can move around so much more fluidly and get the confirms that he needs to get the mad combos.
Yeah.
And, you know, land those things in the first place, because while Doc does have great damage and great kill power, he's also got to get there.
Now this is the really hard part for Doc, because in this situation, Doc's so slow that you can kind of just run away from him if you have any sort of percent lead.
Exactly, and even with a stock lead too, like Gerald making sure that he's taking full advantage of that.
And you can really space out Dr. Mario's range just because how he doesn't have much range, especially compared to Pit, where you can probably just walk back and throw it at down tilt or something that Dr. Mario can't really contest.
Yeah. And there we go, seeing Gerald use that down tilt to great effect too. Although having the pills too, like, is really nice for Doc, being able to at least chuck some damage out.
Great footstool.
Yeah.
It looked like a footstool on purpose as well, because he didn't throw an aerial out afterwards. So.
No. And there we go, Gerald secures that second star.
But Jai's definitely brought him back the percentage differential that they had before. And like a good down throw down B or a down tilt up B will kill this percent. So
yeah.
Doesn't even get the down tilt, just goes for the up B.
He does. Definitely Jai a fiend for trying to get that up B out of shield with Doc Mario as well.
It's a really good move, but it's also because Doc has such drifting range, such low drifting range. If you miss it, compared to some other up Bs, that was
great
really
work.
good.
Gets the untackable stage spike there.
But yeah, compared to some other up Bs, when you miss it, you don't have as much range to drift away with.
Yeah.
So then you're more likely than not to get punished compared to some where you might be able to get away with it.
Alright, so Gerald landing a fair bit of damage here on Jai, and just chasing him down, making sure that he can't land, he can't get himself set up.
Just this juggling is so hard for Jai to deal with right now.
And just trying to ledge guard him off the side here, waiting for Jai to approach and make a mistake.
How do you get through those back airs? And even when you get past them, you just get up air to take a game.
Great work there from Gerald, taking that first game of the set.
We've got some good arguments going on. I like to see some heated drama in our scene.
Yeah, we have a fair bit of banter going on outside, so...
They seem pretty angry at each other. It seems a bit more than banter at the moment.
Stop spamming that back air.
The back air's so stupid. Alright, we got the Falcon now.
Yeah, I like this a lot better. Going towards the Falcon.
A lot more mobility. Even if you still do have a bad offstage game, you're able to drift around a lot easier and make more openings for yourself.
Exactly, and way better disjoints too. Like, Falcon's got some, like, you know, he's not the most disjointed character, but stuff like that up air is so much bigger than Doc's. And has great burst options too, like the side B, down B, and dash attack as well.
And Jai's really able to just rush in now because just like having more speed means he can throw out an aerial and probably get away with it, just because the pressure that he puts on just by running in because of Falcon's speed is like immense.
Yeah. And I think too, like having that extra speed and you know, being able to approach all the time, you can see him being able to go off stage. That was really unfortunate from Gerald. I think he meant to use the up B, but just got side B instead. Yeah. Anyway, trying to get that that spike off the stage as well, because Gerald doesn't have a hitbox protecting him when he's coming back.
Yeah. Now, this is a problem with Pete as well, where he's too honest of a character where a lot of his moves just can't kill in this situation. Something like an up air or a back air will kill, but because back air's got the tiny hitbox, and it's a lot easier to get away with. Oh, great set! God damn. But it's a lot easier to get away from the back end than it was as Dr. Mario. So it means Gerald's going to have a harder time killing. Oh, double parry. Oh, gets the knee afterwards. God damn.
What a conversion there.
And gets killed by the up air.
Yeah, gets the up air there, but still Jai wins on the style points there.
Yeah, that's way too much extra credit that Jai should not have.
Exactly. And, you know, doing a really good job of dashing back there, baiting out something from Gerald.
Going for the down there, and Pit's up B is actually surprisingly hard to get with like a 2-frame or something. I was trying to go with Ivy, and like Gerald's really good at mixing up his timings and mixing up the angle that he goes as well, because you see him go towards into the stage to shift his hurtbox away from a potential down air or something coming up.
Exactly, and it is really fast too. Like despite not having the hitbox, it moves very quickly.
The main problem with Pit up B is after the initial push up from the up B, he does have a pretty slow drift down. But if you're just snapping the ledge every time, it doesn't matter.
Exactly. Getting the F throw there, 151, not killing.
Yeah, hard to be off stage there when Gerald's got those extra jumps to throw out those aerials.
But gets the neutral air off the side. Jai sitting at 100% here, could find that he loses this stock pretty easily. But holding on to it.
Just drifts it way too low.
Yeah, really unfortunate there. Fast fell a fair bit too low.
I assume he wanted to just grab the ledge while fast falling, but I think he was just turned around the wrong way where it wasn't able to happen.
Or maybe holding down for a bit too long.
Yeah.
As that will cause you to go straight past the stage. But anyway, both players getting some straight hits in neutral here.
See, Gerald, he's so good at spacing those aerials and those down tilts, just so Jai can't punish him for it. Because now Jai is having to punish the option afterwards instead of just whatever option he's seeing.
Yeah. And you can see Jai getting really antsy for those spikes too. Like, nice work.
I can see why he's antsy now.
Yeah, his patience definitely gets the win at the end of the day there.
Yeah. It's worth going for it all in the end. Going back to small battlefield. I assume the same characters. I don't see Gerald switching.
No, I don't either.
Unless it's the Dark Pit. Yep. Oh, he's already on that pit. I'll change it to the red one anyway.
Alright, so the Dark Pit and the Falcon, what do you think about the change to the Dark Pit? Do you think this will work out better for him?
I feel like the Pit, I think in this matchup you should stay Pit just for the arrows, and like, I think Dark Pit's arrows are fine, but in this matchup, when you want to catch Jai off stage, you have to commit more to the arrows because you can't curve them in such a way that Pit can.
Yeah.
I don't know what the added side B does as well. I think he just gets punished way too hard for him to go for it. So
there we go.
It just goes way too low with that side B.
Yeah, it really
has a lot more end lag than it looks like.
And it's got more end lag than Pit's one does.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Ooh. Oh no, Gerald falling off that
And
stage.
he's
running
SPing,
off.
okay. And Gerald forfeits.
Okay.
3-1 to Jai.